Hey y'all, so I am about to reinstall my wig. So right here I am actually just re-braiding the little braid that I accidentally pulled out. So I'm just about to fix that. Now I'm braiding into one braid, and then I'm just gonna flip it up and clip it with a little hair clip. Like the thin part goes towards the middle. And then now I'm going to put on my wig cap, y'all. I recommend using a white wig cap because, if the canvas is blank, it's easier to paint on and your head is your canvas. So it's easier to perfect the ball cap method with a white cap. So I got the pack of white caps off of Amazon because they did not have them in my local beauty supply. So, yep, just search Amazon. But, okay, before I put on my lace glue, I do spray it with Gossipy glue spray. So, make sure your hair in the back is covered. I didn't braid, like, my hair, I cut it in the back, so it's, like, curled up. So, I couldn't even grip it with these nails. So, I just had to cover it up. But, yeah, spray it with Gossipy glue spray or any lace melting spray before you put the lace glue on, but make sure you do dry the spray before you attempt to put the glue on, and make sure it is fully dry because it'll make the glue like runny if you don't dry that spray before you even attempt to put the glue on. So now I'm just going to put a couple of dots of the lace glue. I don't remember this lace glue. I actually didn't like it because it took me almost an hour and 30 minutes to dry. And you see how it's dripping down? Yeah, so I didn't like it. So just put a couple of dots of the lace glue, and then you're going to take the back of your rat tail comb, or you can use the back of your edge brush if you have the little metal thing on your edge brush, or some people use popsicle stick. So just take something to smooth it out and make sure it's not a thick layer. So make sure it's smoothed out and it's thin. And don't worry if you get extra glue, like spread it down your forehead and anything. You can just clean that off with an alcohol wipe or something. So yes, make sure you get it all the way across. If you got to add a couple more dots, then you can. Right now, I'm just trying to spread it out. Some I didn't have enough in there, so I did have to go back in. I believe add like 1 or 2 more dots so I can make sure I had glue all across my lining. So yeah, I don't know why I look so serious and why I'm making this face. I didn't even know I was making this face, but anywho. So after you spread it across and you get it as thin as you want it to be, you can go in with your blow dryer. You see how I'm adding more to make sure I get glue in every spot across my lining and down to the side of your ears. Oop. But like I said, don't worry if you get glue in extra spaces that it don't need to be. All you need to do is wipe it off with an alcohol wipe or something. But now I'm going to go in and blow dry it. Like I said, I don't know what was wrong with this glue. It took me almost an hour and 30 minutes to get it dry. So I actually cut off the excess cap while I was waiting. And then you see the 2 flaps on the side. I just tied them into the back of my head so I can also get that tight feeling in the back too. So when you cut it, you don't have to cut it all the way around. Just cut it to the front of your ear and loop your ears out like I did. So see, you just put a little slit through there. Because some people, they cut too much and then it rolls up and it don't be enough to go on the side of your head. So cut it across like this and then put that little slit right. So go to your earlobe and cut a slit there and just flip your ear through it. So that way you can make sure you do have cap on like your sides, because usually when I just cut all the way off, I don't have cap right there, and then you can see my hair depending on what color wig I'm wearing. So yes, you just cut through that, and like I said, tie the flaps in the back. You can double tie it and then cut off the extra past the knot that you tied, so that way it doesn't look like it's a hump or anything in the back of your head. So after that, I had to go back in and finish getting it dry. Like I said, it still wasn't dry, so I don't even know what glue this was. I threw it in the garbage, but this is as good as it was gonna get. So now I'm about to go in with my two-toned ruby and my little brush. I actually got this brush from Dollar Tree because I don't wear makeup, and so I don't own no makeup brushes. This is the only makeup and this is the only brush that I do own. So it actually works very well. So now you're going to go in and start painting your cap. And don't worry if you get a little foundation on your forehead or anything past the cap. Like I said, all you got to do is go in with a wipe or alcohol pad and clean that up, and it'll be all right. So just paint it, like make sure you get it all the way across the lining. That's the most important part. And then go in the middle, like where your part will be. Make sure you do it on the sides too, just in case you do try to perfect a side part or anything. So just remember that the cap will be seen underneath the lace. So wherever you gonna have a part or have the lace showing, make sure you add makeup there. Alright, so I was just trying to make sure I had enough across my lining or whatever. And so when I feel like I had it, that's when I'll stop. But it's okay that it's a little lighter in the front. You can always fix that at the end. So now I'm actually going to go in with my wipes and clear up my lining before I lay the wig cap all the way down to perfect the ball cap method. Well, just clean it up. Make sure it's not no extra, foundation dripping on your head or whatever. If you want to blend it in with your face, do that. I don't wear makeup, so I don't even know how to do that. But yes, just make sure you clean it up. So now, I actually just sprayed on my finger, but I think my thing broke. It sprays out sideways. So I just sprayed it across my head. And then after I sprayed it across my head, I'm going to go in with the metal part of my edge brush and my blow dryer. And you see how the cap rolls up after you cut it? I'm just going to make sure I lay it down all the way so that way I can perfect the ball cap method. You don't have to blow dry it on high because it's already sticky from the glue, and then the spray will also make it so you can do low, because I know it do be burning. So just lay down the roll cap, and then you'll start to see it's looking like the ball cap method. I don't know why I look so serious. I really don't. Like, all right, y'all. So I'm done doing that. It is still rolled up a little bit, but once you lay it down with your lace band and stuff, You won't be able to see it, but when you put this clip on in, make sure you have it as tight as you can. You can also perfect the glueless wig method that way if you have your band tight. So the tighter the wig, that's how you'll have the little, what you call that, glueless feeling. But yes, this wig was actually too big for my head, and I was a little irritated because I bought this wig and I didn't know it would be that big. Like, it was so big in the back of my head, I actually had to use like a clip or something to clip it in the back because it was big as ever. But now I'm about to clip my hair back so I can try to do my edges. If you follow me on TikTok, you know I don't know how to do edges. I say it all the time in my videos. I do not know how to do edges. But baby, I am learning and I'm going to get there. So, yes, I'll say clip your hair back so you don't get no extra hair when you're trying to lay down your edges. So, me, I wanted to move the hair out my way so that way when I do put my band on, I can make sure that it's directly across my lining so it can hold the hair in place to lay it down. And me, I do use double bands. And yes, girl, band for an hour. Or you're laying the wig. When you're laying the wig, you need to band for an hour. And yes, I double banded to get that extra tight filling to make sure that it's super duper laid. It do hurt a little bit. Your ears will hurt, but baby, you gotta stick through it if you want that hair laid and melted. And yes, y'all, I was over there turned up because I was getting ready to go out to my little sipping paint with my cousin. And y'all don't mind me, I was trying on my clothes as I was getting ready to see what I was going to wear. Y'all see, I didn't change, okay? But now you need to make sure you brush through it before you even go in with the pressing comb. Because if you hit a nap or not, or anything in that pressing comb, it's going to snag at the wig. It will pull a chunk out. It can, like, burn it because you steady pulling at it with the high heat. You can pull it out and then it will damage your hot comb, and it's very hard getting burnt hair off your hot comb. And I didn't want that to happen because I actually just bought my pressing comb. So make sure you brush all the way through. Like I said, y'all, that was me trying to clip my wig. I told y'all I was big in the back. But I needed to go somewhere, and my other wig ain't coming in the mail yet. So that's why I wore this big-ass wig. But anyways, now I'm going to go in my pressing comb. I put this all the way up on the highest level. You can do that when it's a human hair wig, okay? But yes, y'all. Now this is me taking the band off after an hour. Yeah, my ears was on fire. Like, it literally was burning. But now, I'm about to try to do my edges. And y'all heard me say try. Because like I told y'all before, and like I tell y'all all the time on my TikTok, I don't know how to do edges. So if you want to teach me, yeah, go ahead and comment the time and place for me to come so I can learn. But anywho, like I said, make sure y'all clip y'all hair back so y'all don't have no extra hair in y'all way while y'all trying to do y'all little swoop-the-doop edge. So yes, I just used some hair clips to clip it back because I ain't feel like finding none of my claw clips, and I don't know where none of my scrunchies went. But yes, y'all, and if you are just pulling edges out like on a fresh wig, make sure they're thin like that. Don't make sure they're not super thick because it'll be hard to swoop. Okay, so make sure it's like that. And yes, you just clip the hair out your way, and yeah, make sure the hair is not super long because it'd be hard to swoop. So make sure it's even. Cut at a slant so that way when you swoop it, it's easier to swoop and the hair won't overlap and your edges won't look crazy. Now that I do know. Do I know how to do it? No, but I know what I'm talking about. And if you do edges, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? So, I tried to cut it as a slant, but it didn't work. And I was in a rush because I needed to be somewhere. And that glue slowed me down a lot. Like, a lot. I had somewhere to be. And I was waiting an hour, 30 minutes just for the glue to dry. I didn't expect that. But, all right, now I'm about to try my edges. I got this edge control from the TikTok shop. It smells so good, y'all. It smells like strawberries, and it's a super duper grippy hold. It works so good, like, y'all. I'm gonna use this on my real hair, cause I ain't found an edge control that can control my edges. Cause baby, I got some super thick curly hair, and that stuff don't work. Nothing works, but this, yes, baby. Y'all need to tune in to get some of this. But, okay, I went in with my edge control. I thought I put edge control all across my edges. And, yes, I had some in my nails, and I wasn't finna waste it. So, yes, I was wiping my fingers through my head. Anywho, but I thought I put the edge control on. I go in with my mousse. So, that's going to help you perfect the swoop. Like I said, baby, I don't know how to do edges. I can do other people's edges. I should say I don't know how to do my edges. I don't know why I don't know how to do my edges, but I can do other people's edges when I'm putting their hair on. That's the crazy thing. Y'all see how I got that extra hair? Now I got to clip it because it don't belong there. And it's going to make it hard for me to swoop. So, now I know my face looks so serious. I was starting to get frustrated because I felt like I was running out of time. And I don't like to do that. I've been trying to have good time management lately, and that glue really messed it up. But, yeah, y'all. Now that I'm looking at this video, that lace, that edge is ugly. It's making me so upset because, what? I really need to work on that. Somebody got to teach me something. But it kept having long little pieces and extra hairs coming from nowhere when I clipped it back. So, I don't know, but I had to keep going in to cut it. And I wasn't even trying to do all that. But, y'all, I learned that the hardest edge to do is that side edge because your ear right there. That edge is so hard. It is horrible. I wish my forehead wasn't so big because I would have been doing the wigs without the edges, but I just can't do it because my head is so big. And I don't want to go out like that, you know? So, yes, I got to have a good edge, but I ain't have good edges because I don't know how to do them. But once I get there, baby, it's going to be up. So, after you get the little swoop you want, you will need to go in with your wax stick and you got to be glue spray before you band it again. And you can band it for 30 minutes. You ain't even got to band it for an hour when you're doing your edges. Or if you want to put the band on and head to where you're going and take the band off when you get there, you can. But I ain't had time to do all that. So, I really wasn't feeling these edges. I really wasn't. It was getting frustrated. It was really stressing me out because as a female, I feel like you should know how to do your edges, but my natural hair have natural edges. I never had to do my edges before until I started wearing wigs. So, but like I said, wax stick, got to be glue spray or whatever lace melting spray that you prefer. And then you will band it after. you do all your edges. So now I'm about to start working on the other side. Y'all see how that hair is extra long in the front? I didn't even notice that, but I'm gonna have to cut that off because, and no, I'm not wasting no mousse. So yes, I put it in my head. Y'all, hair products is too high to be wasting anything. But yes, you have to cut it at an angle to make sure it's slanted, not even, because I feel like if it's even, then the edge looks so dumb. So make sure it's slanted where the back part is smaller than the front or whatever. So that way the edge doesn't overlap when you swoop it. And I wasn't feeling that. I don't like when the edges are super dark. Like, I don't like when they're super dark, and I don't like when they're super thin, like see-through. I like them being just right. But make sure your edge is not super wet because it's hard to swoop. So I guess I put too much mousse on it, so I did have to like kind of pat dry it before I can swoop it, because all it's gonna do is like keep rolling up and curling up. So make sure your edge is not too dry before you try to do your edges. And I really don't know where all these extra long pieces of hair was coming from. Like, they literally just kept coming out of nowhere. I had to keep cutting it. Like, I literally had to keep picking them scissors up. But yes, y'all, this is me trying to do it, looking all frustrated, because I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm going to get there. And then as I was doing this, I started to notice the other edge was down further, like almost touching my eyebrows. So I'm gonna need to go back on that side and fix that, because this, yeah. You see, I ain't finna have two different edges. I'm not gonna do that. That's not something I want to do. So yes, now I have to go back over here and fix that. Even though I should have left it alone, but yeah, I'm huffing and puffing now, because next time I'm just have to go to my mama's house, tell her do my edges for me or something, because baby, it had my blood pressure up. I know you see it in my face. I was so mad. Why was I so mad? That is horrible. That is so ridiculous that I had attitude over some hair. Anyways. So yes, y'all, now I'm trying to fix this swoop on this side. And boom, that's as good as it was about to get. Because I was done with it. Now here I said again, that little side edge, that be the hardest part, because you got to swoop it towards your ear. And yes, that another stressful situation. But at this point, I'm going to let it be. Because I wasn't finna keep raising my blood pressure and stuff to try to perfect these edges. But I know I got edges on my real head, so I don't even care no more. Okay? But make sure you cut that extra long hair, because it'll be looking dumb like that. You see that black piece just sitting right there on my face? That's actually part of the top edge. I did take it and swoop it down to the bottom one. But yeah, that ain't even belong there. It didn't. But this is good as it was gonna get. So I'm gonna spray it down and I'm gonna band it up. And however it look when I take this band off is how it's gonna be. So spray it with some got to be glue or whatever lace melon spray you use. Wax stick it down and double band it. Always double band it. Double band it for 30 minutes to an hour, whichever one you prefer. And while you're double banding, that's when you start to style. So make sure your hair is not flipped underneath them bands. And yes, so here I went in with my wig spray. so I can get that extra silky look when I do flat iron it. So you just spray it down and you can brush it through. Or if not, you could just go straight over it with your hot comb or your pressing comb. But yes, y'all, make sure it's sprayed throughout your head. So that way you can get that little silky look throughout your head. So now I'm going in with my pressing comb, and I'm going to actually use my pressing comb all the way through because I do not feel like plugging my flat irons back up. But yes, y'all, the pressing comb is to get that extra silky look also. So use some Wiggg spray and a pressing comb, and your stuff will be looking bust down, you know? I wish I know how to cut some layers because I feel like this wig is missing layers. That's what it's missing. Alright, now, so now I'm just brushing through it. After I brush through it, make sure it's looking a little silky, okay? I'm going to then remove my lace bands to see if I need to do any final touch-up on my edges before I go back in with my pressing comb. So just brush through, just in case you do need to go in with your pressing comb again after you take your bands off. And if you like this little edge brush thing, and yes, y'all wear a boot. So now I'm putting on my boot and I'm putting on my shoe because, like I said, I was getting ready to go to a little sipping paint with my cousin. And y'all, these shoes are from the Nike app if you need to buy some. They are the customizable ones, so every little flap that I flipped up, you can change the color. It comes with some extra ones in the bag of different colors. So, yes, y'all, Nike.com. But, yeah, I've been struggling putting on this boot, so that's taking me so long. And I hate this boot. And don't ask me what happened because I ain't in the mood to talk about it. I'm just playing. But, all right, take off that double band. Your ears going to be real sore. I recommend you take a towel on some ibuprofen before you do your hair if you got to put that double band on because it hurts. But anyways, this is how it looks. I don't know how to do edges, so this is as good as it was going to get. But anywho, just me trying to clip that big ass wig in the back. Boy, it was so much air and space and opportunity between the wig and my head. Made no sense at all. Had the bobby pin it in, use a hair clip to clip it in place. But yes, y'all, that's how the edges look. I don't know what I did and how I do, but like I said, go back in with that pressing comb after you take that band off and go through one more time to get that extra little silky look. Make sure everything gets flat because now it's time to go outside, y'all. Now it's going to be time to go outside, okay? Even if you ain't have plans to go nowhere, baby, go to the gas station for no reason once you do your hair, okay? Y'all see how it was silky? At first, y'all see how it was kind of poofy. Y'all, this is the purse I decided to wear that night because my shoes had the purple, pinkish, and blue. And I got this purse from the TikTok shop. So if you like this purse, you can click my link in my bio and follow me on TikTok, and you will see it in my videos. But yes, y'all, guess what I'm about to do? Have my grandma come up in here and take my pictures so y'all can see the full-blown outfit, final look before I head out. So here we go. Don't mind grandma, and I couldn't take her serious, so I couldn't even pose for real. But yes, y'all, this